City of Northglenn, Channel 8, keeping you informed of events in your community.
Okay, I'd like to call the regular city council meeting to order. Hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Joanna, would you call the roll, please?
Mayor Downing? Here. Mayor Pro Tem Carol Dodge?
Here.
Councilmember Snetzinger? Here. Councilmember Mollica?
Here.
Councilmember Wayne Dodge?
Here.
Councilmember Brown?
Here.
Councilmember Carrico?
Here.
Councilmember Whitman?
Here.
Councilmember Winnicky?
Here.
Thank you. Would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Do we have any additions or deletions from the agenda this evening from council? No? Okay. So would council join me down there, because we have two proclamations and some presentations. So. Only for the second proclamation, but there's notes on each of them. Okay. All right. For the first proclamation, which is attendance awareness proclamation, we don't have anyone picking it up, but I'll read it anyway. And the City of Northglenn proclaims, whereas good attendance is essential to student achievement and graduation, and we are committed to dedicating our resources and attention to reducing chronic absenteeism rates, with a focus starting as early as kindergarten. And whereas chronic absence, missing 10% or more of school for any reason, including excused and unexcused absences, or just 2 of 3 days a month, is a proven predicator of academic trouble and dropout rates. And whereas chronic absence predicts lower third grade reading proficiencies, course failure, and eventual dropout, it weakens our communities and our local economy. And whereas the impact of chronic absence hits low-income students and children of color particularly hard if they don't have the resources to make up for the lost time in the classroom, and are more likely to face systemic barriers to getting to school, such as unreliable transportation, lack of access to health care, unsustainable or unstable or unaffordable housing. And whereas schools and community partners must do more to track, calculate, and share the data on how many students are chronically absent so that we can deliver the right interventions to the right students. And whereas chronic absences can be significantly reduced when schools, parents, and communities work together to monitor, promote good attendance, and address hurdles that keep children from getting to school. Now therefore I, Joyce Downing, the Mayor of the City of Northglenn, Colorado, hereby proclaim the month of September 2015 as Attendance Awareness Month in the City of Northglenn, and hereby commit to focusing on reducing chronic absenteeism to give all children equitable opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive academically, emotionally, and socially. Dated in Northglenn, Colorado, this 24th day of August, 2015. We will send that on to the school district. Next, Betty Knorr. Are you here, Betty?
I am.
Hey, Betty. Thanks for coming this evening.
You're welcome.
can stand. Okay, and this is a proclamation concerning National Payroll Week. Whereas the American Payroll Association and its more than 21,000 members have launched a nationwide public awareness campaign that pays tribute to the more than 156 million people who work in the United States and the payroll professionals who support the American system by paying wages, reporting worker earnings, and withholding federal employment taxes. And whereas payroll professionals in Northglenn, Colorado, play a key role in maintaining the economic health of Northglenn, carrying out such diverse tasks as paying into the unemployment insurance system, providing information for child support enforcement, and carrying out tasks, whereas payroll departments collectively spend more than $15 billion annually complying with the federal and state wage and tax laws. And whereas payroll professionals play an increasingly important role ensuring the economic security of American families by helping to identify non-custodial parents and making sure they comply with their child support mandates. And whereas payroll professionals have become increasingly proactive in educating both the business community and the public at large about the payroll tax withholding systems. And whereas payroll professionals meet regularly with federal and state tax officials to discuss both improving compliance with government procedures and how compliance can be achieved at less cost to both government and businesses. Now therefore, I, Joyce Downing, Mayor of the City of Northglenn, Colorado, hereby proclaim the week of September 6th through the 12th of 2015 as National Payroll Week in the City of Northglenn, and encourage all to support the efforts of the people who work in the City of Northglenn and of the payroll profession. Dated in Northglenn, Colorado, this 24th day of August, 2015. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. So next, I believe we have the fishing.
The kids fishing.
So who's, Jenny, do you want to?
Well, I would love for you to do it, but I'd like to give you this
Okay,
so that you have that.
all right.
If you guys would all like to come up.
Now we have, do we have him? We do have him here. Now you're going to have to tell us all about, you have your fishing pole. Okay. Is this the first time you've won the trophy this year? Huh? Or at all? How did you do it? You don't know how you did it?
Just last
So
time.
I have a question. Yeah. You helped. You only helped, right? Yeah. Well, we are so pleased because you actually caught the largest fish at the fishing derby. So the city went ahead and mounted it for you, and we are pleased to present it back to you. Congratulations so much. Trout. So you get to, I don't think you want to eat it anymore.
It's not good anymore.
Congratulations.
Could you all look at me, please?
There we go. There you go. Would you like to say anything? You want to say anything about it? No? Okay, you want to visit with council? No? So what's our next? Congratulations. The tree?
We do these first because the picture of the tree is at the very end.
Yes, ma'am.
Right here.
All right.
And then we have a yard of the month first, and the long term. So we'll get some, and all will get that also. Okay?
Get mounted in the living room, right? I hope so. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job. You have a bigger phone? All right. Good job.
What are you going to do with your trout? Do you want to get that? Have you grown? Where? Okay. Okay.
Yes, I hope so.
All right, next week we're going to just switch it a little bit. We're going to have Yard of the Month. So Jenny, you want to come up? And
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Council. It's good to see everyone at the end of this summer. I know you're going to be sad to see me go. I'll have to come and visit. So this is the 17th year for the Neighborhood Beautification Program. And so we have awarded homes in June and July. And now August, we will do Yard of the Month winners. And this month, we'll also add the Long-Term Home Beautiful Award, which is the award that we give out at the end of the summer, pardon me. And it's for the home in our neighborhoods that we all kind of drive by day after day and say, well, I want to do that to my yard, or I want to add that to my yard. So it's something we're kind of always maybe copying a little bit and striving to make our yards look like that yard. It's an award that all of the Yard of the Month winners certainly could achieve, and many of them have. So this month, we have lots of folks that are here, some that couldn't make it this evening, but that's okay. I spoke to all of them on the phone, and they're so thankful for this award and recognition. And I guarantee you, in the neighborhoods, people love to have these signs in their yards and get the recognition and the attaboys from all their neighbors. So I'd like to one more time thank the 13 judges that I had this year. They did a great job. They start in May, and then they go clear through August, and they just do a great job enjoying looking at yards and visiting with residents and learning about new flowers and trees. So without further ado, the first one are flower bed partners of mine, James and Serene Brozovich at 11320 Marion Street. Come on up.
You can come this way. It's okay. Hi, how are you? I'm good, too. Congratulations. Now, who does all the work?
He thinks he does all this.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, now the truth is out. Okay. Well, congratulations. We really appreciate all you do. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Would you like to read the council? Oh, you're welcome. No, sorry. You don't need to do that. Okay. That's scary. I don't
Yes, good to see you again. Nice job. Nice job. Good to see you again.
Jim, keep putting up with her, Thank you. All right, next we have Mark and Nancy Sauter at 283 Garland Drive. And Katharina Retzer at 500 East 111th Place. Lots of hard work. We have Buddy Hawk at 860 West 100th Avenue. Come on up, both of you.
Hi, how are you? Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Now, who does all the hard work at your house? Is it really true?
Yes, it's
Is really true? Well, thank you for all your hard work. We really appreciate it. Okay. Thank you. She's right.
I like her name.
He does all the work.
Great work. That looks good.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have Don and Anna Grabo at 10467 Humboldt Street. Alan and Sharon Tillery at 10563 Adams Street. Another beautiful. Lawrence and Agnes Martinez at 10581 Romblin Way. Paul Meisner at 10925 Verna Lane.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for all your hard work. It's beautiful. Thank you. It does. It does. You're good.
Thank you so much.
The certificate says college.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Next, we have Judy and Odie Robertson, 10948 Rosanna Drive. Whoops, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. What did I do?
Uh-oh.
Help me. Help me. Uh-oh.
Very good. Nope.
Okay, I'll just go real fast. See, that's how we know we're human. Okay, keep going.
Munson.
Okay. Next, we have Jack and Patsy Monson, 11527 Humboldt Street.
Hi. Munson's?
Yeah, months.
Yes, okay. I put it down too fast. Here we go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And tell me who's doing all the hard work? Real, is it true? It is really true. Are you really out there every morning at 5 o'clock? That's what they tell
Oh,
me.
no.
Well, thank you so much for
Congratulations. Very nice.
You feel good.
That would be I.
That would be all right.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can get you to
Sign something for you? I can sign it up.
Truck's running up and down, Vermont.
Give me a call, please. Call me.
Why? Because it's him driving up now.
Semis.
Always my son.
No reason.
2 hours, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Yes.
Lovely.
Thanks,
Thank you
Jack.
so much for
Good
making
job.
writing really hard.
I'll be calling you.
Okay.
To my house.
It's the first time I got yelled at.
In a council meeting. Jack is also one of our snowstormer volunteers. We have Joe and Betty Abeda at 10911 Mildred Drive. And then we're starting our Long-Term Home Beautiful Awards. We have Daryl and Wanda Boudreau at 421 Emery. Good for you.
Hi, Wanda. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Frank Chongwei at 1325 West 101st Avenue.
Good to see you
Well,
again.
thank you so much for all of your hard work. It's beautiful.
My wife made me do it, so.
She made you do it.
Yeah.
There, now the secret's out, right? Okay. His wife made him do it.
No,
I was going to say, come on.
Is that like anything like that, or is that just?
no, it's a new roof. That's the way it's
See this?
No.
That's pretty neat.
Did you see that, Mike?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
have Jerry Downs at 1849 East 117th Court. Ryan and Danielle Hoy, 10566 LaPan Street. I know you're here.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So the question is, who's doing all the hard work?
Both of us.
Both of you.
Yes.
Good job. Very good.
Thank
Oh, and she does flowers.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good job. Nice to meet you guys. Okay, we have Nancy Crochet at 10721 Blue Jay Lane. Miranda Brow at 11062 Carlisle Street, and she actually won Yard of the Month this summer too. So really beautiful. Scott and Lori Cuthbertson at 11189 Park Vista Drive.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. And who does all the work at your house?
She does.
Really? You both do? Okay. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I like your
Thanks very
jeans.
much.
Can I tell you that?
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Looks great. Thank you.
And Ron and Debbie Grassi at 241 East 105th Avenue.
Hi. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So who does all the?
She's just giving me the truck.
Oh, okay, all right.
Clearly.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job
Thanks.
on your yard. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Now we have.
Whoops, I gotta go back. This is pretty important here. The 2015 magnificent tree this year is actually a twin year because they obviously are growing right next to each other. They're American elm trees. And I know even our city arborists have been out to this home to look at these trees, and they said that they are just some of the finest examples of American elm trees that they've ever seen. And I know that George and Karen Clocker are very, very excited about this. They live at 11362 Lincoln Street. Come on up, you're the 2015 winners.
Congratulations. Trees are beautiful. We think so too. Thank you so much. There you go. And then we have something else for you. This is photograph the trees. Oh, wow. There we go.
It's nice to see him from up.
The introduction is very beautiful. We can grab that. That's really nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
That's cool.
Thank you. How did you do it? Did you trim it? Or did it just start it?
All right,
Don't
well,
know they started.
they were mail order trees.
Really? So little sticks? Yeah.
Burpee Seed Company.
Right, right?
I know it's about 1980, and I just keep track of them, so.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Haven't trimmed every 5 years, but I trim up to, we both do the work.
Very nice, very.
Thank you.
So your wife actually climbs the tree, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's just the big
Yeah.
Congratulations.
They did receive, or they will receive a credit on their water bill. So that's another benefit of being a winner for the Magnificent Tree Award.
I think so too. This will be surprised. Do you talk to your troops?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Do you talk to you?
No, I don't know.
I know maybe they like me.
No, thank you.
Well, thank you again, everyone, for all the work you do in your yards. Thank you so much.
Find some other reason. I'll do that.
Mine, you know that there's this. I have to come
Henry's one of our kids.
Oh.
Yeah. This is my son's graduating from junior high. He's a junior high.
You got a hug, Jean. I tell you.
I deserved it.
That's very cool. All right, next is public invited to be heard. 5 minutes per speaker. Is anyone like to speak to council for up to 5 minutes? I think everybody left us, guys, so, okay. We'll move on the agenda to the consent agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
Please open the vote.
Vote is open.
Please vote.
I'll close that vote, and the consent agenda passes unanimously.
Thank you. We'll move to resolutions. Joanna?
The first one is CR 110, a resolution approving the Second Amendment to the intergovernmental agreement among Adams County, the City and County of Broomfield, and the municipalities of Brighton, Commerce City, Federal Heights, Northglenn, Thornton, and Westminster to establish the North Metro Task Force as a legal entity.
Move to approve.
Second.
Just got, David?
Good evening, Mayor and council members. This is a simple amendment to the IGA to bring the fiscal year in accordance with local government budget law of Colorado. The current fiscal year is October 1st to September 30th, and the new the IGA and amendment would bring it to January 1st to December 31st.
Thank you. Discussion? Hearing none, please open the vote.
The vote is open.
Please vote.
I'll close that vote, and CR 110 passes unanimously.
Thank you. Next, we have CR 111.
A resolution approving an agreement between the City of Northglenn and Jeffco Community Solar Gardens LLC for solar energy services.
Move to approve.
David?
Mayor and council, this is a solar developer, and we're recommending the purchase of up to approximately 372 kilowatt hours to offset charges that are incurred by our 4 very large electric pump station and lift stations.
Thank you. Discussion?
I just want to say I'm really thrilled that we're doing this, and I hope if it's successful that we'll look at other city buildings or city facilities that might benefit from this. So I think it's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other comments? Hearing none, please open the vote.
The vote is open.
Please vote.
I'll close that vote, and CR 111 passes unanimously.
Thank you. Next, we'll move to communications. Jean, you want to start?
I just want to ask David if at the study session you could add, if there's room, the discussion on implementation of the HEAL program, the HEAL resolution.
At the next regular study session?
Next regular, if it's available.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing tonight.
Okay.
I just wanted to mention that the North Metro Fire Rescue District will be having their Fire Prevention Week, and that will be on the week of the 11th. And on the 17th, they're going to have the same expo that they did last year at Walmart, where they have these units that are set up like little apartments, and they get lit on fire, and then the sprinkling system with the new sprinkling code gets them out right away. It's really quite an impressive demo of how sprinklers are pretty effective. But that entire week, they're going to be doing different things and trying to increase awareness about just making sure you have smoke alarms and all that kind of good stuff. And of course, school is back, and the school board's back in session, and they're working on some things. And I just wanted to mention that it was great going to, the swearing in of the two new officers, Lindsay and Brandon. That was really a very nice event. So thank you so much for having that and doing such a great job, Chief. So that's it for me.
Carol?
I just want to announce that the last of the Northglenn Summer Movie Series will be this Friday, August 28th at 8:30, and it's Back to the Future. So we've been pretty lucky that the weather's been kind to us through the movie series and actually the concert series, just not Mayor on the Move this summer.
I know.
For some reason, but no rain, so I don't think it's going to rain Friday either, so come out to the movie. And the only other thing I wanted to say is that I finally toured the renovated locker rooms, and they are really nice in the rec center. So if you're over there, make sure you go through the locker rooms because they're beautiful.
Go through all of them?
Except the men's, yes.
Nice.
I did. I went in the family and I went in the women's. It was all good, but they're really beautiful, so they did a great job. What an upgrade, and we've needed it for so long, so it's really beautiful. That's it.
All right, I'll pass. Joe?
And I was going to say 71 days till Election Day, so, and it's official now, I am not running again, so make sure everybody gets out and votes, though.
Thank you.
Nothing in that, Mayor.
Okay.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
David?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Come on, save us.
Nothing tonight.
Mayor, one quick thing, I did forget.
Oh, you
something.
missed
I'll
it.
make it really quick. So I had asked staff at the Planning Commission on last Tuesday, there were some cards that were handed out at the Planning Commission, and I asked if we could pull those together and get them to council. I was blown away by these cards, so I want to publicly say to Christy that she did an awesome job in putting these together. But I found them very helpful in looking at some of the things that we're doing here in the city, so I asked that we all have them. So I hope you find them just as helpful.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Next, we have public invited to be heard. Would anyone like to speak to council? Sure you do. Come on up. No? No? Okay. So we are adjourned. Thank you.